So what I'm talking about today is making pizza at home using a frozen pizza. This Palermo's brand, I really like quite a bit, and they have a thin crust that I make my own dough sometimes, but I can't make a good thin dough. But the trick to this pizza is adding extra ingredients to it. Now I'm going to be cooking this pizza in the mini oven, the air fryer. So we're going to have to do it one piece at a time, and I'm going to show you some little tricks along the way, which is why I make the video. So to start with, let's cut up some onions and let's cut up some portobello mushrooms. A couple of these portobellos, about 2 inches across, is a pretty good measurement. And what I do is I slice these up, and then I want to pre-cook these. And what I do is I create a little throwaway pan with parchment paper inside of aluminum foil so the foil doesn't touch my food, and I spray a little bit of Crisco oil on it just to help it kind of fry up under the air fryer. And the reason I do this is these will give off moisture if you put them onto the pizza uncooked. And you should use one of these screens on top of the mushrooms and onions, or that stuff will blow all around. So I cooked that for about 4 minutes at 360, and then I start getting my other ingredients prepared. Got my olives. Lindsay makes these individual serving olive packs, and each one is perfect for one pizza. And I'm out now, so I'm going to have to buy some more of that. Any kind of mozzarella is good. And I buy some extra Parmesan, some fancy Parmesan versus just the cheapo stuff that comes in the shaker can. So let's get our pizza prepared. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut this thing into 4 pieces because we're going to cook it one piece at a time. And if you've got any stray pieces that are hanging off to the side, you want to break those off and put them in the middle so that when you're cooking those in the oven, they don't fall off and just create a mess in the oven. So let's get our olives going and scatter all the ingredients around onto the pizza. And what I like to do is I place my mushrooms, olives, and onions on. Then I put on a layer of lots of pepperoni. And then I put the mozzarella on top of it. Now here's a big key of the video and why I'm making it, is the trick to this mozzarella is it keeps everything from the wind of the hurricane inside the oven from blowing around. And what you have to do is microwave this cheese for, what I do is 20 to 30 seconds, let it rest for a bit, and then 20 to 30 seconds again, and then it creates a molded level, the top level, that will not get blown around by the fan inside the mini oven. I cook my pizza at 6 minutes at 360, and it turns out perfect. Time tested. Your results may vary, so be sure to check your oven at 3 minutes and then whatever you do. And once you've got it rigged, then just do it the exact same every time. And so I just rotate my pieces of pizza with the cheese on them in and out of the microwave, getting them prepared for their cookings while the first piece is doing that. And I just kind of lay them all out here. Okay, and here's our last one is done. Wow, look at the piece of pizza that's cooked. Look at that golden cheese. It is so good. This pizza is so good. I don't even order out pizza anymore. I buy these pizzas on sale for $3.99, $2.99 or something like that. I buy $2 or $3 worth of extra ingredients, and it's the best pizza. It's what I would rather do, even though it's kind of a little bit of a hassle to make. It's not that much of a hassle for how good it is. And just look at it. It's just so awesome. While it's still hot, add your extra Parmesan onto it. And, pretty much you just get an assembly line going. We're just one piece after another. I do suggest using a spatula to move it in and out. And it's just good. It turns this into this. Yum. And it's really good, but it's napalm at this, it's too hot to eat now. So it's not a big deal to just keep cooking it. 6 minutes at 360 is perfect for me. Yours might be 7, yours might be 5. It depends on the cheese and just kind of what's going on with your oven. But like I say, figure it out, write it down, and then just redo it over and over and over. So I use my box to keep my pieces of pizza on once they're cooked, and just in and out, and that keeps, if there is any liquid on there, it just kind of soaks it all up. It works pretty darn well. Like I say, if you pre-cook your mushrooms, you won't have a problem with it, but I love mushrooms on pizza. So we got our final slices ready to go, 6 minutes at 360, and then you pull the last piece out, and I do use regular old Parmesan and lay it in there, and the final step of course, is let's take a bite of it just to make sure it's as good as you know it is, because why would I make a video if it's not? And oh man, it really is good. So you can use any brand of pizza and any brand of any of these ingredients you like, and I think it works really well. So, okay, talk to you guys later.